Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to the Town of Light. So when we last left off, we managed to get a bit more of Renee's memories. We learned that she actually had a friend, companion, possibly lover in here, who I'm actually starting to think, when I was just looking over footage while editing, maybe that wasn't a nurse, but another patient, because they were both wearing like a similar kind of dark dress robe type thing, so maybe they were both inmates. Did we already look at these rooms? I forget whether I took the time to step in here and look at some of these places. I think we did. Hopefully we're not missing anything. And we might as well take another look around, just to be safe. There's no reason why we can't. Oh yeah, we've been here. Oh dear. Yeah, I remember that creepy face. And all the creepy surgery. Oh, I didn't look at this. Alright, also, I am playing with the mouse again, and the mouse sensitivity has been updated, so it's much more... Hello? So it has been much more, or it's much more sensitive now, so... Yes. Very good. Alright, so up to the semi-agitated ward, which I believe is on the second floor. So let us go and investigate. Still got the creepy eyes on the wall. Alright, let's see. Where's the semi-agitated ward? That's 6. So, whoa. So, alright, we're almost there. What is this again? Radiology? Excellent. Oh dear. Oh, someone's welcoming us in.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They switched off the lights and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and things became more peaceful.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd feel more peaceful. Alright, I guess we have to go into this room. Oh my. Oh, thank goodness. That's just a pile of laundry. The music's getting louder, so I feel like we're close to what we're supposed to find. Maybe. Either that or someone's playing a piano in the laundry. Oh my. Well, that's not scary at all. Music has stopped again, which indicates maybe we're not where we need to be. Still the screams of the tormented. I have to assume that the plan here is that I close all the windows and the doors in order to make this place seem... Oh my. Well, that's a lovely self-portrait. Possibly. Oh my. I assume electroshock therapy was in use here. Oh, is this a letter? Not delivered,
Monte Foscoli, 20th December, 1941. Dear Director, please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T, is doing. I've written to my daughter several times, but without getting any reply. I'm very worried, and since I've been ill for some time and I'm not fit to come and visit her, please do me the favor of letting me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can evaluate the possible discharge of the patient.
Oh my. Alrighty then. So it sounds like he actually never got the letter in the first place. Which... that sounds very unprofessional of whoever the mailman was. Tisk tisk, says I. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to close all the windows, but I'm going to. There is no shutter there on that particular wing. Yep. Yep. Close, sir. Open, close. Alright. I will close that door. We'll slip through here. We'll go ahead and close that door as well. Oh, I gotcha. Supposed to close these ones, because this is the room. Oh, don't you open, Mr. Window. This is the room that Renee was kept in. I gotcha. That is a lovely and not at all frightening mural. Man, I hope Renee didn't have that when she was here.
They put a straight jacket on you. They gave you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet.
This is supposed to make you better?
They tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, suffocated by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop masturbating. I remember her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there. A whole lot of them. It was then that I saw that doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte.
Hello, sir? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, that's not good. Stop it! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's all starting to become clear. That's her father! He's a
In
monster!
the solitude of that crowded ward, the past came to harm me once more. He brought it with him. I would never have expected to see him. He had come there to remind me who I was. That's what my mother used to do. That's what I had done. It seems that my life in here is a repetition of what it was out of here. The doll, the fear, the shame. I should have liked to cancel everything I used to do. And instead I did it again, repeatedly.
Well, that's not your fault, Renee. Uh-oh. Also, there seems to be a bit of a visual glitch here where the little thing for looking at stuff hasn't gone away.
Monte Foscoli, 12th November, 1939. Dear daughter, it is with great sadness that I have heard what has happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see. Things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often and tell me if you need anything. I'll do what I can. Try to be strong, Mom. This is the last letter she wrote me. Once I was put into this ward, loneliness arrived. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come? Did I make a mistake? It didn't look like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I should like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
That would be nice. Let's see. Well, the doctors would probably censor that. They'd probably censor that. They'd probably censor that. And they'd probably censor that, so it really doesn't know. Or it really doesn't matter. You know what, we'll just say this. Let's see. You are right. Well, no. Can't keep on living with this for any reason. Here, which I can't understand, well, that does sound like what's been going on with Renee. This sort of sounds like it as well. Let's go with this. I mean, let's see here. Let's see, but now I'll behave well. No. Don't know what's happening. I mean, basically, it seems like all these top left ones are basically just saying what the doctors would want to hear. They hated me, he hates me. Nobody understands, no one believes me. Well, I don't want to end on that note. That would be very sad. This one would probably be treated as hysteria. Let's go with this one.
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
Well. Uh-oh. Where is the mailroom? I assume that's where I have to go. Oh, what are you, sir? Some kind of light projector system. Is there a mailroom around here? These are the questions. Oh. What is down here? Is this a church? Nope, just another creepy bathroom. And by now, I'm starting to just hate the bathrooms in this place because it seems like every one of them has a horrible, horrible memory inside of it. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We don't need this in our lives. We have to go to the post office. That's always a happy place. I hope. But man. Devil was this room all about? Uh-oh. Okay. They just put you in here by yourself and... Alright, it is a... Hello? This is a room that kind of scares me. And again, everything in this place kind of scares me, because the thing is, and especially back in the old days, do you know how easy it was to get tossed into one of these places? Especially if you were a woman. I mean, all you had to do was piss off whoever the local man in your life happened to be. And you'd just get, and, you know, all they had to say is, well, she's crazy, toss her in the loony bin. And you'd get tossed in the loony bin. Seriously, it was that easy. Thank God, Oh my God, that one person appears to have strangled themselves. You know, you'd figure at some point someone would say to themselves, you know, I can't help but notice that a lot of our patients are committing suicide. Maybe it's our fault. I mean, obviously in real life that had to have happened at some point because medical care has got better, but I mean, seriously. It's amazing how long it takes people to admit they're wrong sometimes. Especially when you have a fancy education, because then it becomes a matter of pride. You paid all that money to become some fancy doctor. Of course you know what you're talking about. Even when you don't. Alright, let's see where the mail is. I am going to the mail, right?
The letters were sent to the archive. It was their job to send them.
Alright, where is the archives? Theology, gynecology, patient, storeroom, and archive. So, where's 12? 8, 9, 11. Oh, I'm completely blind. I can't... Oh, wait. 12's at the complete upper end of the hallway. Gotcha. I mean, I probably should have just figured that out, considering the fact it's the only place we haven't been to yet. But, hey. I think I'm entitled to not know where I'm going sometimes. Nothing creepy or evil going on in here. That's fortunate. Oh, it's never a doctor's office. Something's gonna be going on in here, probably. What's this? Here's a box full of eyes. Doll's eyes. Was Renee's abusive father... Again, we have to be honest, based on some of those flashbacks, he had to be pretty abusive. No, I mean, he was clearly doing things that no father should do to his child. At all. Things I will not speak of because they're so vile. And yet we all know what they are. Yes. Kinds of things that the father should have been punished for, not poor Renee. Seriously, these are the kinds of things that... Oh. Oh God! They're all just fighting one another and depressed and just in a bad state of affairs. This is not good. Not to mention, when you consider how crowded it is, like being just stuck in here with a bunch of people, like it can't be good for anyone's health. Or health, because, you know, none of them are getting the treatment they deserve individually, no doubt. That's meant... Ooh, this is currently locked. That kind of scares me. Makes me wonder what sort of things we might encounter on the other side of that. We might see some things we'd rather not see. And, yeah. But we will... Ooh. We're still not in the archives, but we are somewhere. Look at all the medicine. Ooh, a skull. Oh my. Oreste... Pacheco... Psychosi per 8. Okay. I don't entirely understand what that's saying, but I'm under the impression that was a patient's skull. That, that's definitely not something you'd see in a mental asylum today. Hopefully. At least not a real one. Maybe if there was a production of a Shakespearean play going on. Would something like that even happen in a mental asylum? I would think so. Like, if enough of the inmates were, like, interested in acting, it might be considered, like, a healthy exercise. Be able to actually act. Oh. And typical, the inmates are forced to do the laundry. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with a bit of work, but they probably weren't being paid for it, and their reward was to be physically, mentally, and sexually abused by the staff, so I think they probably got the raw deal on that one. Alright. I'm not seeing any letters here. Oh, but there is this fancy little thing. Wait a minute. Is there a second building or mental asylum next to the original one? Intriguing.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. Too many, however, never left.
Yeah. Man, that's a lovely stack of letters. Yeah. Alright, so where do we get to... Where's the mail slot? A to B, C to D, RST. Renee would be in here.
Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. It frightens me so much. You were right. I know I was wrong. I realize
I didn't
I'm
write
so
that.
ashamed. If you only knew how much. But now I'll behave well. Sure, now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee.
Oh, that's what she actually wrote
This
in...
letter. It was Renee's letter, just like when it was written, but it was never sent. Why? Why did a thing like that happen?
Probably so they could keep abusing you.
I've received your letter, Mum. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only have fear and pain. And you no longer write to me. If only these lines could be my soul and tell you what's happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way, and they tell me what I must do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee.
That's just wrong, not sending her these letters. I think she deserved them.
Montefascoli, 7th July, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You haven't even dropped me a line for months. Unfortunately, I can't afford to come and visit you. I've no money for the fare. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be coming to Volterra on business. I've asked him if would be kind enough to ask the director to have news about you. I hope when he comes back, he'll be able to give me good news. But write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to excuse me. I didn't realize. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless. Keep your chin up, daughter. Things will be fine. You'll see. Mom. Montefoscoli, 12th October, 1940. Dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. I await a letter anxiously every day. Mr. Onofrio has come back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he didn't manage to speak to the director, but he did see you. I pray for you every day. Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. That was lovely, wasn't it? I've made up my mind, Renee. I'm going to bring you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. At the moment I'm not well and can't work, but I'll soon get better. You'll see as soon as I'm up to making the journey, I'll come and get you. I know you're suffering a lot, but bear up, I beg you. Mom will come to pick us up, won't she? Mom
Those
is
bastards.
good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. She also sent us the doll. I could have played with it and talked to it, waiting for her to come. But Renee never brought it with her. Perhaps she has been kidnapped like all the others and will be locked up here somewhere.
Yes. Possibly. Right, back in, Mr. Drawer. Oh no. Okay, all those keep going right back in, so I suspect that's because they're the wrong drawer. Alright, so the doll is somewhere else, no doubt. Correspondence. Documents. More documents. Alright, so this Onofrio guy, it turns out to not have been Renee's father, or at least had never married her mother. It seems like he was probably having sex with Renee's mother, possibly with Renee herself. So basically, all of Renee's problems come from the fact that some sadistic individuals were doing bad things. Oh. Alright. And she ended up getting punished for it. That is complete BS. Complete
now
BS.
Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window.
Not to mention, they didn't send Renee's letters. They didn't let Renee get her mother's letters. I mean, what the hell? That's not their right.
See,
That's not their right
Mom
at all.
was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her.
Now, calm down. I can't actually pick up... Oh, and she even sent you shoes and a locket. And some paper of some kind over here. Ah, look, that appears to be Renee right there. She looks happy in that picture. Very happy. And that's just a matchbox. Where to now, Renee? Renee? Oh, Then again, she said we abandoned Charlotte, so I suspect...
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. She will always remain where we abandoned her, beneath the hot lights.
Oh dear. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.